Good morning, everybody. This is Stacy Brayuka, and I am trying to get back on the wagon doing my 31 days live. And today I am lucky enough to have two of my online friends. I don't know if friends is a good word. Courage leaders online with me. And I want to talk to you guys today about this courage collective thing. You've probably seen me posting about it. You've maybe seen a few things, and I want to share some information about that today. So I'm going to introduce you guys to, I have Denise Wiseman on Zoom with me. And then Tanika Mason. I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves. Is that okay?
Of course. Happy to do so. Good morning. My name is Denise Wiseman, and I am in the Vancouver, Washington area. I've been Courage Collective leaders with Stacy and Tanika for the last month or so, and we are so impassioned and fueled by the power of this movement, and we look forward to welcoming any of you to join our circles if you're in our areas.
Thanks, Denise. Miss Tanika?
Can you hear me okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so hey guys, it is Tanika Mason here, and I'm here in Georgia, and basically I'm very excited about all the stuff coming up with the Courage Collective and everything that we're going to be bringing to you guys, and so make sure you come out, let us know, what questions you have. Check us out on all our social media, Facebook. If you have questions, we're all here to help. But I've been doing this again for, a couple months or so, and I'm just really excited to be getting together with other sisters and can you hear okay?
Mm-hmm.
Getting together with, other sisters and building up and getting our brave on and just really standing in our power and doing big things, making big impact in our world. So.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say it's Tanika's fault that I'm here. No, I'm not. I say that.
What are you doing? What?
What the what? No. I'm going to say I am lucky enough to be here and to be a Courage Collective leader in the Kansas City area because of Tanika's guidance and generosity. And especially because of her generosity, she shared this with me at just the right time. And we want to share this with you and hope that it's the right time for you to consider joining us. The Courage Collective is a movement of women around the world, and started by Chantel Adams out of Canada. And she created a gorgeous video about what the Courage Collective is. And I'm going to play that for you now so that you see kind of what we're talking about here. It helps if I push play on the right screen. Okay.
There is a movement beginning where women are heeding the call to rise, no longer content with playing small, keeping safe, staying quiet. It is time for women to speak up and lead. Our voices need to be heard, and we need to support each other in creating massive positive change in the world. And together, it can be done. But it takes incredible courage to lead, to risk, to try, to speak, to shine. Yet that is what must be done if we are to shift the tides. The Courage Collective is a movement of women leaders, speakers, visionaries, and entrepreneurs from around the globe who are ready to dare and lead through the power of their voice. Together we will create aligned abundance and give back in powerful ways. Together, we will find our voice and have the courage to speak up and shine so that we can give others the permission to do the same. Together, we will form a global sisterhood that is creating a legacy and leaving our mark on the world. Together, we will rise. This is the Courage Collective.
Every time I watch that, every single time I get like chills. You guys? It just, the whole idea of empowering ourselves as women and empowering each other. Denise, Tanika, are you guys still there? What do you think?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your first impression when you watch that video?
Well, for me, as I chatted with you a little bit earlier, Stacy, it's just that collective women supporting women to step out in courage and to no longer let those doubts and fears hold us back from achieving those dreams that we have for ourselves.
Yeah, I think, and you get you just like you get goosebumps when
Yes.
when you see it, of seeing other women, seeing them dancing together, seeing them holding up signs that describe what courage is to them, because they wrote that from their passion, from their heart, and that they're helping of each other. We're nurturers by I don't know, by biology probably, and by socialization. We're nurturers. And this is just I see it as a kicked up version of that. We're nurturing each other to grow this big thing. And you can feel it in that video of how big it is. It's not just some group of women getting together, even if it's 2 or 3 women. That seems like a small thing, but really it's this big thing for the women that are involved, as well as to be connected to women across the globe. I hope that makes sense for those of you watching. And what the Courage Collective is bringing are a variety of things. The Day of Courage will be coming up in September, and the Courage Collective circles are going to be starting in September. So I'm going to give you guys a glimpse of what the Courage Collective journey is going to be. We're going to go through the Courage Collective in each circle, led by the leaders that, you have 3 of the leaders on this video right now. Each circle is going to be led by those leaders for 6 months. And you're going to meet twice a month in your city, in your area. You'll meet twice a month for 2 hours apiece, so that you've got 4 hours worth of energized connection with other people that are right there in your area. And you're going to go through a journey of 6 different steps towards towards your own growth. I foresee that each circle's going to grow differently. But each circle's also going to maybe even grow together, because there are Facebook groups for the circle, for all of the circles. So there's a place where everyone around the world meets. And so I'm showing you right now the slide of what screen of what that looks like. I don't know if, and feel free to jump in whenever you guys would like. Tanika and Denise, jump in with anything you would like to say while I'm going through that. I'm not going to go through each month. I just want to show that this isn't just a fly-by-night thing, I guess. There are Courage Collective leaders all around the world. The links that I'll drop in the chat after this video, so that you can you click on which country you're in. And I'm not even for sure personally where Gabon is. I'm going to guess maybe it's an African country. but I'm going to have to go look that up later to find out who our leaders are, or where that is in the world. Actually, I'll just click on it here, and it's going to at least take me and show me the leaders in that area. And Audrey Mabailey is the leader there. And so if you were in near her, then you would just click and sign up for her circle. If you are in the United States, you'll also get to a page like this, and there are circles in, we're not in all the states yet. Maybe half, it looks like. I'm going to click on Missouri so that you can just see. This will be, if you're listening or watching and you're in Missouri where I'm at, you hit Missouri and it's going to take you to the Midwest region. So you'll see Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, Michigan, Minnesota. I just met with Carrie the other day. She is amazing. And if you're in the Kansas City area, you'll click to sign up for my circle. We're going to meet 9 a.m. the second and fourth Friday of every month. I think you'll enjoy the location. It is a comfortable location. It's big enough for quite a few of us to meet, but it's also relaxed and private for us to do our groups. And you just fill out this form. The Courage Collective is a 6-month, basically like a 6-month course, almost like I don't want to call it a course because really it's a group of people getting together and learning together. And it's not just a class, it's a connection. It's a collective. So you can pay by the month or for the 6-month, and I can guarantee that the training and the connections you're going to get out of that are worth every single penny there. I guess I can say that speaking as a leader, what we've gotten already out of connecting with each other as leaders is worth what we're bringing in. I see if my other leaders here would echo that or have their own comments.
Stacy, yes, I was just going to add or contribute to what you were saying, that the local groups are going to be so powerful because we'll have that in-person connection with each other where we can really hear and help support individuals through their fears that are holding them back. But that online group that Chantel also has, the Facebook Global Master Group that we are part of, that's also where she's sharing so many valuable trainings and opportunities for us to grow and learn as a collective group, and through those connections that she has with some just powerful and knowledgeable individuals. So the localized groups and that bigger supportive group is just huge, significant value for the contribution we're asking from the members who join us.
Mm-hmm. And so the member, if you join as a member, you get the 6 months of 4 hours a month in-person meetings where you're going to be with other women in the midst of their journeys. They're going to share your journey with them. I think you're right, being able to hug each other, or just being able to cheer and like you saw in that video, people dancing together and doing all the different activities we're going to do through the 6 months of the group are going to be valuable by themselves. But the trainings that are already involved in that they have in the global group are worth lots just by themselves. I think those alone are worth being members. Because those are extra, they're extra trainings. It's additional valuable information. So if you are interested in getting information about the Courage Collective, I have an email waiting list that you can go to. I will link that below in the show notes below here in the chat. You can also go straight to the Courage Collective page and go ahead and join up. You can join now, even though we don't start until September. Most importantly, watch my page for more information. Oh, and I forgot, there's a webinar next week. Next Friday, we will be going a little bit deeper into what you can expect and be able to have people asking questions. So mark it on your calendar, next Friday, 9 a.m. Central. And there will be it'll be a webinar right here on Facebook, but there is a link. I think it says tickets over on the left in my page, and you can RSVP so that I know you're coming and I can be able to give you a shout out and watch for your questions specifically, because I want to make sure everybody gets their questions answered and addressed during that webinar so that you can come join us and get your brave on. Come and embrace your full self, help other women in your areas. And it's not just in Washington and Georgia and Kansas City. We're all around the world. So even if you're not in those areas, come join us in the webinar next Friday, and we will get you to the leaders that are in your area. So I really appreciate Denise and Tanika taking the time to hang out with me this morning for a little bit.
Thanks for letting us do so. It was fun.
Yeah, just a quick Facebook Live. This actually ended up a little longer than I imagined. Tanika, do you have any other? Where can people find you guys? Actually, Denise, where can people find you on Facebook or other social media?
I have a Facebook personal page. I'm in the process of creating my group page. They can also email me. So if anybody PMs you or reaches out to you, let them know that they can email me directly, and I'll share that information with you, Stacy.
Excellent. I will. Yep. Send me a private message if you want to get a hold of Denise, especially if you're up in that Vancouver area. Miss Tanika, where can people find you?
Hey, y'all. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Us all can hear you.
You can find me. I post everything on my Facebook business page, and that's facebook.com/Tanika Mason Official. But if you want to get on my mailing list as well, my link, I think, is bit.ly/VCC Tanika. And so I've got actual free circle coming up this Tuesday that you can join either here in the CSRA, here in Georgia, or you can join online as well. So if you're curious and just have no idea what it's about, then definitely come. It's a free one that I'm offering because your first 2 meetings are actually free. So definitely, if you have any questions whatsoever, just join one and just go and see what it's about. Ask the questions when you get there, when you're among, all the rest of the people and the rest of the sisters that are there, because this is all new for everybody. So the best thing to do is to come together and work it all out and see what happens. But I think it'll be an amazing time wherever you're at. All of the leaders are absolutely amazing. And if you can't get to one locally in your area, then join one of the ones online so you can see what it's about. And then, who knows, maybe in a year or 2, you can be the next leader. So there's just so many opportunities. It's such a huge movement. I'm excited. I think all the leaders are excited. We're just excited and ready to go and ready to, again, make a huge impact on this world.
Yeah. Women have, humans have obviously made an impact on this world. Women have definitely made their impact, but we can make so much of a larger impact. And that's, I think, what we're all about is making that larger impact with our smaller movements. And hashtag imperfect, courageous action
Yeah.
Just go to a meeting. We'll drop Tanika's link if that's okay. We'll drop that in the notes underneath this video so that you can get to her free meeting on Tuesday, and we'll drop links so that you can get on her email list to find out more information from her as well. So hope you guys have a great Friday. Come check us out next Friday, 9 a.m., and we'll give you a little more detailed glimpse into what the Courage Collective is, and hopefully be able to answer some of your questions. So think those up this week, and we'll see you next week.